Hey everybody, Ash here with Quantum 5 Performance. We're going to be talking about real quick is where to put this hand when you're shooting your rifle. Okay, now this hand is opposite of my master hand. Okay, so I got the Modern Armory gun here. It is a cleared gun. Okay, so we're going to be talking about is where the non-firing hand for you left-handed guys are going to be just the opposite. My non-firing hand goes on the handguard. Right, there's a couple things that you need to have set up prior to doing this little exercise right here. Okay, I need to have proper length of pull set on the stock. Right, that's going to help me with getting proper eye relief and getting a proper face position on the stock. Right, so basically here got good eye relief. Okay, now when I'm doing this, I want to keep my shoulder straight towards the target. Okay, that's the objective. I want my head centered, shoulder straight, hip straight. Okay, feet are where they are in a fighting stance, whatever. I can be slightly bladed, but I don't want to be looking at the target like this or looking at the target like this. Okay, the old chicken wing is a perfect example of that. Okay, I'm pointed towards the target and I got chicken wing, my body's completely bladed. Right, that's not what we're doing now. Okay, we used to do that, it was cool, not cool anymore. Right, so assuming I have this length of pull set, right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the rifle, okay, and I'm trying to decide where to put this hand. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the rifle, I'm going to put it to my shoulder and have my shoulder straight. Okay, I'm trying to get it to the camera, shoulder straight. Okay, then I'm going to take this hand, right, and I'm going to move the rifle over to my left side and I'm going to reach out as far on the handguard, get it here, as far out on the handguard as I can with it in my left shoulder. Okay, so it'll look kind of like this. Go back towards the camera. It's going to come over and go on this left side. Right, what I'm not wanting to do is blade. Okay, so when I take this and I put it on this side and I go here and it's against my shoulder, that's as far as I can reach. Okay, right here on this little arca. Okay, I'll get a little closer. That's as far as I can reach. Right, now this gun isn't changing size. Okay, when I move it from my left side to my right side, it's not getting any longer. Okay, my arms are not getting any longer, they're the same length. Okay, so if I can reach all the way out here on this handguard, what does that mean? Okay, and if you guys look, my body is almost pointed towards the camera. Okay, to get my hand all the way out on this handguard. What's natural is here. Okay, so that's the way I do it. Take it from this side, move it straight over, put your hand on there, reach out as far as you can. When you come back here, it's going to get slightly more comfortable. When you bring it back to that side, it's going to get slightly more comfortable. Now this Modern Armory upper has probably about a 15-inch handguard on it, 16-inch barrel, so it might be a 15.5. I don't know how they're measuring it. It's got a cool angle on it. Right? Get with Modern Armory, they'll tell you. But where my hand goes on this is almost 7 inches. Okay, and I took the gun off because I'm going to show you on the Terry Lynch gun from Sons of Liberty where my hand fits doing that same technique. Right, so I've got the Terry Lynch gun, Sons of Liberty. I did a video on that before. Clear gun. Okay, so doing the same technique, I'm going to put it in my shoulder just straight towards the wall. Okay, back off a little bit, same technique. I'm going to put it over here and I'm going to reach out. Okay, see where that hand hit? It is at the end of that rail. Okay, that's as long as my arm is. Okay, so I could actually use a 7-inch rail. That one's got a 15 on it. Okay, call it 15. That's 8 inches that I'm not using as that handguard. That's space that I can put other things on. Right, so if you can reach farther than that with your arm straight up with this rifle in this pocket of the shoulder, okay, then you've got really long arms. Now I'm not that big a guy. Okay, somebody like Steve Fisher might be able to reach all the way out to the barrel, but if you're my size, okay, then you're probably wrong. Now what you can do if you want to find out if your position is terrible, okay, take a measuring tape, go out here like this, put the measuring tape against your shoulder, measure to the palm of your hand. Okay, so to go from here to here, have it straight. All right, then you can take that same tape measure and apply it to the rifle. That's where your hand's going to be. Okay, So if you're reaching farther than that, that means if these shoulders are straight, and I can reach this far, if I'm reaching farther than that, that means this shoulder is going in front. Okay, so here you don't have to look at Harley Davidson as I blade, you're looking at Harley Davidson. Okay, so I don't want to do that. If I'm doing that recoil, I'm absorbing it this way, and I want to walk that way rather than walk that way. Head, shoulders, hips, point of general vicinity of the target, regardless of position. Okay, so this is about 5 minutes, a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but thanks everybody for hanging out, and do that technique.